In a near future where Earth is teetering on the brink of ruin, humanity's legacy is in jeopardy. Years of conflict, environmental devastation, and resource depletion have turned once vibrant cities into ghostly remnants of civilization. In this dire time, a beacon of hope rises in the form of a brave crew aboard the spaceship Odyssey. Their mission? To seek out a new planet that can serve as humanity's sanctuary and salvation. Gathered aboard the Odyssey are some of the finest minds from every corner of the globe. There's Captain Alara, a fierce leader with a compassionate heart and an unyielding spirit. Dr. Jian, a brilliant astrobiologist whose passion for extraterrestrial life burns like a star. Tech specialist Nia, gifted with the ability to communicate with AI, and Soldier Marcus, tasked with ensuring the crew's safety in the vast unknown of space. Together, they embody the hope and determination of a desperate species longing for a fresh start. As they launch into the void, the crew faces the treacherous embrace of the cosmos. They navigate through uncharted asteroid belts, skirt the edges of black holes, and overcome technical malfunctions, relying on one another to survive. They share stories of their lives on Earth, renewing their sense of purpose. Laughter echoes in the ship's halls as they reminisce, and for a fleeting moment the burden of their mission feels lighter. Yet, this camaraderie hides the weight of the reality that awaits them. Days turn to weeks as they drift through the inky blackness of space, fueled by their drive to find new horizons. After a harrowing journey filled with cosmic storms and haunting silence, their sensors finally register a promising signal. A vibrant planet appears before them, shimmering in hues of blue and green. They name it Elysium, a fitting tribute to their hopes for a new beginning. Upon landing, the crew is awestruck by the planet's beauty. Lush forests tower around them, glistening lakes reflect the sun's warm embrace, and exotic creatures frolic freely in meadows. As the team conducts research, samples are collected and analyzed, revealing a wealth of resources that could sustain humanity. However, every paradise harbors its dark secrets, and Elysium is no exception. As they delve deeper into the heart of the planet, they begin to unearth the remnants of an ancient civilization. Stone carvings tell tales of a once great society that thrived, only to be annihilated by a cataclysmic force. Each artifact they find sends a chill down their spines. Warnings etched in stone speak of a darkness that swallowed the world whole. Undeterred, they chalk up the ruins to mere history, but unease settles in the air. Night falls, and the crew sets up camp beneath a sky filled with unfamiliar constellations. Just as they begin to let down their guard, eerie sounds echo through the forest, stirring a primal fear within them. Shadows flit just beyond the campfire's light, and the tension grows thick as the crew exchanges wary glances, their instinct telling them that they are not alone. A storm brews not only outside, but within their hearts as well. Suddenly, a blinding flash illuminates the darkness. A wave of energy courses through the night, and a tall, imposing figure emerges from the shadows. It's Zara, a stunning alien ambassador clad in armor that shimmers like starlight. Her presence radiates power. Her voice is enchanting yet commanding, weaving a spell around the helpless humans. She introduces herself as the Guardian of Elysium and offers them an olive branch, wisdom and protection in exchange for their allegiance. Unbeknownst to them, Zara carries the burden of her own people's war, a relentless battle against those who seek to conquer and destroy. Her charm masks a steely resolve, and beneath her invitation lies the undercurrent of manipulation. The crew is torn. Should they trust this enigmatic figure or remain guarded against her allure? Zara artfully captivates the crew, emphasizing the potential crisis of their sought-after paradise. She invokes emotions, expressing a shared ambition for peace and prosperity. Alara finds herself drawn in, believing that perhaps Elysium could be a bridge between their two worlds. However, Jian's warnings echo in the back of her mind. Something is amiss. As the crew debates internally, tensions rise, and cracks begin to form within their unity. Days pass as the crew continues their exploration, while forming an uneasy alliance with Zara. However, each member has different interpretations of her motives, leading to heated discussions laden with distrust. Richard, the engineer, is enamored by Elysium's technology, while others remain skeptical. Marcus, ever vigilant, senses the potential for danger lurking beneath Zara's smiles. Confusion brews like a storm cloud, threatening to break at any moment. As Alara facilitates discussions, an alarming realization dawns on her. Zara's people have prepared for war, and she is not just a benevolent guide, but a strategist seeking human resources to strengthen her own position against rivals. The crew's dreams of cohabitation with Elysium quickly morph into a harsh reality where they must prepare for incoming hostilities. Suddenly, the first waves of attack come. Shadows transform into a dark army, and the air fills with chaos as Zara's rivals descend upon Elysium. The explorers are thrust into a battle for their lives, torn between fighting for a planet they desire and the overwhelming need for survival. The very ground they hope to call home erupts into a theater of war, not only against the alien forces but also against their mistrust towards Zara. As laser beams cut through the skies, the humans find themselves outmatched. They scramble to unite scattered knowledge and technology in a desperate attempt to defend their newfound territory. In the midst of chaos, hidden truths emerge, unleashing a turmoil of emotions. Can they set aside their differences, trust one another, and forge alliances, especially with Zara, who occupies a dubious space between enemy and ally? A fierce confrontation ensues as Alara rallies her crew and engages Zara's enemies. The solution to their survival lies in understanding the intricate relationships woven through power, history, and betrayal. Each skirmish reveals heartbreaking secrets about the ruins they discovered. Lessons from Elysium's past echo in the hushed whispers of those who fought before. They are a people torn apart by war, and now it's their turn to heed the call of the past. In the throes of combat, an unexpected alliance forms. Marcus, once distrusting of Zara, recognizes the futility of war. He bridges the gap between humans and Zara's people, urging for unity in the face of a common enemy. As conflicts rage, both sides begin to see that violence begets only more violence. Perhaps together, they can craft a future built on cooperation and understanding. As they fight side by side against oppressive forces, humanity finds its resilience at the core of their struggle. They harness their unique powers, scientific ingenuity combined with alien technology, to create hybrid defenses. A series of decisive victories emerge, illuminating the path toward a solution. Small victories become amplifications of hope. Camaraderie blossoms amidst trials, ultimately binding the crew and Zara's people in a shared vision of peace. As day breaks over the battlefield, the tides turn. United, they confront the enemy with renewed courage. Armed with the knowledge of their predecessors and the strength found in their unity, humanity steps forth. The climax of battles rings true, and in the harshest trials, they discover the power of forgiveness, understanding, and shared goals, realizing that their only chance of survival lies within each other. Meanwhile, the ancient technology they uncovered flickers to life, revealing a holographic message. The remnants of Elysium's civilization play out before their eyes, a reminder that even in the darkest times, hope can spark brighter futures. They see the downfall of a once great society, and a lesson becomes crystal clear. Destruction breeds only more destruction. Together, they must break the cycle. Nevertheless, Zara's revelation lingers. A price will have to be paid. As the dust settles and the dawn breaks, she stands at the threshold alongside Alara, discussing the bittersweet price of victory. They must choose to forge alliances with what remains, ensuring sacrifices serve as foundations for a new home. In the aftermath of the conflict, humanity must reevaluate their mission. Elysium represents not just a new chance for survival. It embodies the lesson that coexistence born out of struggles can yield a brighter future. Will the explorers and Zara's people come together to build a world free of the shadows that threaten to consume them? They begin to negotiate the terms of peace. Alara and Zara sit together under the stars, realizing that the key to a new era lies in each other's understanding. With Zara's knowledge of Elysium's ecosystems and humanity's technological prowess, they outline a plan to rebuild, one where the scars of war become stepping stones towards a robust society. Yet peace is not easily achieved. Zara's people, who initially viewed the humans as potential allies, are skeptical. Many still harbor grievances from the battles fought. The scars of war do not merely fade away with victories. As they work to create a blueprint for cohabitation, mistrust and old resentments erupt anew, forcing Alara and Zara to constantly mediate and re-establish faith among their people. This is a fragile time, where every decision could either solidify their alliance or shatter it entirely. In a key moment, Alara proposes a shared council, a meeting ground for both species where their leaders can come together to discuss mutual benefits. Slowly but surely, tensions begin to ease as they realize their shared goals outweigh their differences. Cultural exchanges occur. Humans share their stories about Earth, while Elysium's inhabitants recount the tragic history of their civilization, a poignant reminder of the cost of greed and division. As time passes, a new society begins to blossom from the ashes of war. Joint projects are developed, blending technology and ecological wisdom. Hurting wounds begin to heal, and relationships strengthen. New families blended from both species emerge, becoming symbols of hope and unity. Love ignites in unexpected places. A human and an Elysian sharing their lives while nurturing an understanding of one another's roots. However, the political landscape is still riddled with challenges. The remnants of Zara's enemy remain, plotting their revenge from the shadows, unwilling to see this new alliance grow. An assassination attempt on Zara during a peace ceremony becomes a catalyst, reigniting fears and uncertainties amongst the newly formed council. Paranoia runs rampant, leading some humans to withdraw support from the ongoing dream of unity. Ilara, torn between her loyalty to her crew and her commitment to peace, must work tirelessly to quell rebellion and encourage unity. She stands strong alongside Zara against adversity. They present an inseparable front before their people, showcasing that trust must anchor their efforts. Yet deep down, both women begin to understand that the trust between them requires vulnerability. They must confront their own fears and doubts before moving forward. As a shadowy threat looms, the final confrontation becomes essential, not just against the external enemy, but within their own growing factions. Gathering their combined strength, Ilara and Zara step forth, rallying their peoples to stand as one against the tide of hatred. They instill purpose, reiterating the lessons they've learned through battles and sacrifice. Love, hope, and unity will always prevail over despair. The ensuing battle will not just be for survival, it will be a testament to their determination to create a brighter future. Together, they devise a plan that blends human strategy with alien tactics, combining their knowledge to formulate a potent defense against those who oppose them. The apex of their journey grows near, and with it, they summon all their strength for the ultimate fight where alliances shall be tested and heroes shall rise. As the climactic clash draws near, they face a final test of their resolve. Both Ilara and Zara understand that true victory will not only be found on the battlefield, but in the hearts of their people. Their societies have already seen the beauty that emerges from unity, and perhaps, just perhaps, they might rise above the dark shadows that threaten their newfound hope. As the two leaders exchange a determined glance, a flicker of a smile graces their faces. They know deep down that their combined strengths will not only secure their future, but will also be etched in the chronicles of time as a monumental victory over oblivion. And as they prepare for the battle that awaits, one question lingers in the depths of their hearts. Will they emerge from this trial stronger, or will the shadows of their past consume them once more? Only time will tell in this intergalactic odyssey, to be continued.